What's going on, everybody? And I hope you're enjoying your early Tuesday afternoon so far. This is MYG Jeffy T85 here, and I'm going to talk about the recent reports about Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets maybe talking extension, but the New York Mets right now are in no rush to sign an extension for Kyrie Irving right now. That's the biggest question at the moment. Are the Brooklyn Nets in a rush to sign Kyrie Irving to an extension? Kyrie Irving originally signed his deal back with the Brooklyn Nets in the 2019 and 2020 season overall. He's in the last year of his 4-year deal. He's making right now a base salary of $36,503,300 overall, with a likely incentive of $431,250 and unlikely incentive of $718,750. His cap hit right now is a $36,934,550 deal, and the amount of percentage of the league cap that he's taking up is 29.87% of his cap, with his yearly salary being $36,503,300. His overall number that he signed for 4 years was $135,312,975 overall, and guaranteed money is obviously the contract he has, $36,503,300. Now, would the best thing to do with Kyrie Irving is sign him to a deal? Would you do it? I mean, to be honest, the way that Kyrie Irving has played since he's come back has been good. Actually, it's been great. Kyrie Irving right now in this season is averaging a little above 27 points per game with about a little over 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and he's shooting at a 49% field goal percentage with the Brooklyn Nets this year. He did miss a few of those games, remember, because of the suspension. But since Kevin Durant has gone down, Kyrie Irving has stepped his game up the last few games. And he's consistently going out there and been a leader for this Brooklyn Nets team on the court. For the first time in a while, Kyrie Irving is starting to show himself as a leader on this basketball team. He has played in 39 games so far. He hasn't really missed any time due to injury. It was just a suspension. He's playing about 37 minutes a game. He's shooting about 38% from the three-point line. He's shooting about 88% from the line, which is excellent. He's averaging about a block and a steal per game as well, but he is turning the ball over 2 times a game. I actually don't mind the Brooklyn Nets not wanting to sign Kyrie Irving to an extension this early. I don't. Because in a way, I wouldn't do it either. I want to see what Kyrie Irving is going to be like the rest of the season, because as we all know with Kyrie Irving, he can go off the rails at any time. Something could pop up, and all of a sudden, things could change. I think the best thing for the Nets to do is to just let the season play out and just see how the rest of the season goes, if he stays healthy, and if Irving continues to play well, doesn't give off any distractions at all, then you lock him up to an extension. And it says it right here. According to Mark Stein of ESPN.com, the Nets are under no pressure right now to move swiftly on Kyrie Irving's extension, which is the right thing to do. Kyrie Irving's stepmother, Shatila Riley, said that she hopes that Irving signs a contract with the Nets. But the substantive talks have not begun yet, which it shouldn't. The Nets were on a stunning 18-2 surge when Kevin Durant was on the sideline, but the knee sprain before he got hurt. Now the Nets have struggled a little bit since Kevin Durant got hurt. They were playing really well with Durant and Irving on the court together. Since Durant got hurt, the Nets are 4-6 since January 8th. I do believe if Irving stays on his best behavior, stays healthy, and continues to produce and sends his team on a playoff run to potentially an Eastern Conference final, an NBA final, I do believe the Nets are going to try to work out an extension with Kyrie Irving. I do. Even though the offseason was not pretty between Tsai and Kyrie Irving, we all know how everything happened. The Nets look like they want to get Irving the heck off this team. But at the same time, the Nets waited until cooler heads, advanced. And right now, the Nets are more focused on seeing if they should stand pat or try to make a move at the trade deadline. Mark Stein did say there's no whispers right now coming around the Brooklyn Nets in terms of trades. And maybe last night's game against the Lakers, false hope or not, might make the Nets change their minds and decide maybe they should stay with the team they have and not change up anything. With contributions from Cam Thomas, De'Ron Sharp, Patty Mills, maybe it's going to convince the Nets to say, you know what? We're going to stand pat and we're going to go with the team we have right now and see what we can do. Especially if De'Ron Sharp plays as well as he did. Patty Mills gave you something. All these guys. They did a good job. So, we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. But either way, as a Nets fan, I'm very happy with what I've seen with from this basketball team. And Kyrie Irving, he's playing great ball overall, just to get back to him. Since he's come back from that suspension, he's been a different player. Not giving any trouble. He's been on his best behavior. He's played good basketball for the most part. And he continues to be that consistent scorer on the court. The question is right now with Irving, can he stay healthy? Can he stay on his best behavior? And can he help lead this team on an NBA playoff run, potentially to an Eastern Conference final, an NBA final, and a potential NBA championship? Because that's where it all begins and ends with Kyrie Irving. And if he could do that, play well, stay healthy, and stay on his best behavior, not deal with any distractions off the court, no doubt in my mind, Irving will get an extension at the end of the season. I do believe it. Because Kevin Durant is not going to go anywhere. He's locked into a deal. And I will believe Kyrie Irving will probably be locked in the same. And the Nets are going to keep that Irving and Durant core, along with Nicholas Claxton, who is emerging as one of the best young big men in the NBA. The real only question right now is what kind of contract will Irving demand? If the Nets are going to be willing to sign him long term. What kind of contract are you going to be willing to give Kyrie Irving? But that's the thing we're going to have to wait and see when it comes to the offseason. Right now, the Nets' focus is getting ready for Boston tomorrow evening on ESPN. The Nets will play against the Boston Celtics. The question is right now, what kind of trades, if any, will the Brooklyn Nets make? Right now, the trade deadline, for the most part around the NBA, has been very quiet. I know Roy Hachimura got moved from the Wizards to Lakers, but I expect it to be this quiet right now, as we're about 9 days until the NBA trade deadline, a week from Thursday. I expect things to be quiet right now, just chatter on and off, and then when we get closer to the trade deadline, maybe this weekend, early next week, that's when you're going to start hearing the rumors flying around all over the place of players potentially being traded from this team to another. But we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. But that's just my news I want to give you guys today about Kyrie Irving potentially being signed to a contract extension at the end of the season, and that the Brooklyn Nets are in no hurry right now and are not moving incredibly swiftly to sign Irving to an extension right now, and rather let the season play out, see how the team performs, how healthy he is, how he performs, and if he's on his best behavior going on the rest of the season. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button below, sub up if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news, updates, chatter, and on the Brooklyn Nets. Turn on the bell for notifications of the next video or short drop in the channel for New York Brooklyn Nets. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Kyrie Irving and the Nets potentially working on an extension after the season, if you agree and disagree with the proposition. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Take it easy, and as always, let's go Brooklyn Nets. It's a Nets world, and we're all just living in it.